And this is a amateur hour right now. I just don't want to stop. Cutest little dish. I'm really starting to love it. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Hope. Today we are doing another sewing project and I am so excited for it. Last time that I filmed myself sewing something, I'm pretty sure it was the first ever project I had ever sewn ever. And I have learned so much since then. I made the same skirt that I made last time with a different material. Just redid it over. Came out so much better. And again, so thankful for that whole lesson. Today we're making a little tie back top with a skirt. And today we have an actual pattern. I got this pattern off of Etsy from, I think it's like Rosie Patterns or Rose Patterns. I'm going to link all of my patterns, the tutorial that I have for it in the description and everything, so that if you want to make the same thing I'm making, you can. My camera is dying on me, which I'm not very surprised. I often forget to charge it. So change of angle so it can charge. As I was saying, we have a pattern to work with today, which will be nice. Last time I just had to measure everything out on my own, which took a little bit of time, and I think now that this is all cut, printed, assembled, cutting the patterns, cutting the material is going to be a lot easier. Fingers crossed. The publisher of this pattern also has a YouTube sewing tutorial, so I think that'll be pretty easy to kind of follow along. I thrifted this material at a Goodwill. It's actually a bed sheet, and I figured why not upcycle a little bed sheet and make a cute little top out of it. I love this pink, so I think a cute little set's gonna be fun. It has a skirt and then a little tie top, and funny enough, I actually bought a tie top before I bought this pattern, and I think it's almost the exact same type of top. I'm gonna go get it for you. This is a top. It's so pretty. I actually haven't worn it out yet, but I've styled it in a few different outfits at home and I can't wait to wear it. I think I'll probably wear it soon since it's gonna be fall and cold. Might as well get use out of it. But I loved this top so much. When I saw the pattern, I thought, oh, that would be so fun to be able to learn how to make this. So I'm excited to make it. Let's hope it turns out well. And I think that type of top with this kind of pink material is gonna be really cute. Let's get to cutting. We're cutting 2 mirrored pieces of all of these. I'll actually have extra material, I think, which will be nice because then I can either make a skirt or make something else out of it. But off to cutting 2 mirror pieces. Silly. I didn't think about, this is a sheet. The thick side of the sheet. When I first cut this part, I didn't look underneath to see if the thick side was there because I thought it was honestly the other side already. So I'm gonna have to redo one of these sides because I can't be having the hem of the sheet. Oh well. Live and you learn. Thank God I have a lot of material. Last time I sewed, I didn't have anything to put my little pins in. I thrifted this cutest little dish to put all my pins in, and it's been so handy and it's just so cute. I thought you guys would enjoy it too. Okay, we got all the pieces cut out. Next is folding this in by ½ centimeter, then by a full centimeter, pinning it, ironing it, and then sewing it. Low-key, I feel like cutting out the material is kind of what takes the longest, in my opinion. I don't know if that's just because it's super boring and very tedious for me, or if it actually just takes that long. hem here, looking pretty good. Now we're gonna do a long stitch here, and then we'll be gathering it just so that the bust has like a little bit of like a cinch on it, where it does like those little foldy folds, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just gonna be cinching it a little bit. It's so interesting for me to watch the way that I did things before to way I do things now, and then like even when I forget certain things and I'll pick back up, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember I learned this, so it just becomes easier to do the things now, you know what I mean? I'm kind of thinking that's enough, but we'll play around with it a little bit more. But I'm kind of thinking that I like this, how this one came out. You guys, I just realized something. And this is a amateur hour right now of I clearly don't pay attention, or just shows how much I don't know what I'm doing. This is supposed to be the front of the shirt. It says cut 2 pieces. I cut 2 pieces. It says I cut 2 pieces on a fold, so it's supposed to be connected. So I'm gonna have to go recut this on a fold so that the piece is, you know what I mean? Not gonna beat myself up too hard for that though, because, okay, it's cut correctly this time. We're supposed to do a zigzag stitch since I don't have an overlocker machine or serger, whatever you want to call it. Zigzag stitch right at the edge, fold it over by 2 centimeters, and then stitch right over the stitch of it, of the zigzag. So zigzag done. Flipping it, ironing it, sewing over it now. Okay, sun is going down. We did start late. We started around 3 today, and it's now 6:50, almost 4 hours of making this stuff. I have taken like a few like little breaks because I get distracted. But what we're doing now, right side to right side, attaching the top. I am going out with my friends sometime tonight. We're going to get some little drinks, little cocktails, so I do need to get ready for that. So I'm most likely not finishing the shirt tonight. I was kind of hoping that I could have. I've gotten much quicker at sewing. So gonna just touch these and get to connecting. Okay, we are in lamp lighting, so not the most ideal for filming, but for sewing works fine. I pinned the shirt together. I need to sew it, but this is the first glance of what it's gonna look like, and so far I think it's looking pretty cute. I'm really excited. So let's get to sewing. Okay, I'm really starting to love it. I think it's gonna look so pretty. Oh, I just don't want to stop, but I have to go get ready soon. So I'm just gonna try to sew for as long as I possibly can. So next step is to pin it all together and finish sewing this strip. I've been having a slight hard time lining it fully up. I'm not sure exactly how to because it doesn't line up the best. It's looking like this, so I'm gonna just play around with it a little bit more. So the one that I have over there has this little tag peeking out on it. I'm just gonna try to play. It's basically what I'm gonna do. See, play around with it until I figure out how to do it correctly. Hi guys! Not gonna lie, it has been a few days since I last filmed. I ended up getting in so late that I slept in so much that I only had a few hours before work, but we're back. We're back, and so far the front half is sewn. I had the hardest time with this section, so it's supposed to be kind of more squared. I haven't been able to figure out how the heck to do that correctly. I did the best I could. In the future, I would really like to figure that part out. And now I'm guessing time to sew on the second half of it. I'm gonna read the instructions real quick. Okay, we are starting on the back now. We're doing the first back panel upper with this back panel lower. Pinning it together, straight stitch, sewing it. So let's get going. Next step doesn't say anything about ironing it, but I'm gonna iron it down because it always looks better that way. I feel like the seams end up being straighter, easier to sew onto the next piece. Okay, we are going to be hemming the armholes of the shirt. We go in by 1/2 centimeter and then again by a full centimeter to give it a nice crisp line, iron it down, sewing it. That's the next steps. I'm not exactly sure what to call the finishing touches. We're gonna pretty much do the same thing on the bodice right here. We're folding it 1 centimeter and then another centimeter for a good finished look. Pinning it down, ironing it, sewing it. And then I think that'll be like officially done for the first one, and then I'll repeat the other one on the second side. It's looking pretty good, pretty finished. Happy with the results so far. I'm gonna repeat this whole entire process on the other side. I unfortunately dropped something on my shirt, so I had to change out of that. I am also feeling very frustrated with myself because this is the second time that I've done this. I have this side all measured out, already sewn it so that it would be in line with this. It's literally the exact same. And I'm feeling frustrated because I already put it together to make sure that it was going to be like this compared to like this, because this is the wrong way facing, this is the right way facing, which is the exact same direction as this one. I swear that I lined it up and I was like, okay, so it is going to be right if we do it this way. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Now I have the same exact piece. So gotta seam rip it and re-iron it to go to the right way. However, I have a girls' night planned with my bestie, so we're taking a break from this and we will continue tomorrow. And we will finish it tomorrow because I have the whole day off. So, yes. Alrighty guys, we are back. I already fixed my previous mistake, so now we have 2 panels. Now is time, I believe, to connect everything all together, which I just feel so excited about. So far it's looking really good. I feel like this is kind of low-key one of the best things that I've made so far from my sewing journey. This is probably about the one of like the 6 items that I've tried to make. A few of them were just messing around freestyling, and I learned a lot from those, and I'm learning a lot from this. I'm just so excited to be on this learning journey. Finished sewing all the pieces together. I'm gonna go iron them down flat, but so far this is what we're working with, and it's looking pretty good so far. Of course not perfect, but pretty happy with the progression. Also, does anybody else do this? Like when you're sewing on the pedal? Just leave one shoe off. First little strap done. We're so close to the end, guys. I am so excited. I can't wait to show my best friend. Okay, straps are done. Now it's time to attach them, and I think this is the last part of the sewing process with this shirt. And I am so excited, you guys. I'm so excited that I did this, that I made this beautiful, beautiful shirt. I can't wait to try it on and show my mom and my dad and my siblings and my little sister and my bestie, and I just feel really proud of this so far. Alrighty, the tie top is officially done, you guys. I am beyond excited for this. Woo! So far, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna go try it on, tie it up, see how it fits. Okay, freaking out. This is the top. I'm so happy with it. It's something that I would actually wear. It's slightly big, so I might be playing around adjusting it. I might be taking I have really small shoulders, which has always been a problem for me, but I think I will be taking in a little bit from the shoulders, just a little, and I think that should fix the fit well, I think. I'm so proud of this top. I'm so excited for the journey and getting to make it, and just everything that comes along with it. I can't believe I made this. I can't believe I made this, and it's something that I would actually wear. And I'm gonna be showing literally every single person I know that I made this top. Being able to grow a new skill and work on something that I love has, one, given me so much confidence, but 2 has just really taught me a lot about learning, going, giving myself a chance on things. So thank you so much for following along my journey. If you enjoyed watching this video, I would so appreciate a like, subscribe, comment, whatever you feel like you want to do would help me out, and follow along for more sewing videos, learning how to sew, life in Denver, fashion, mini vlogs, all the above.